Hello guys, welcome to a new live stream where I'm gonna give a bunch of shout outs to people. Well, my first shout out goes to Brighton Vlogger, second one goes to Bullshit Talk, third one goes to Bo Lloyd Gaming, Soft Pink Stardust, Pink Stardust, Hey Keeping It Redneck, what's up? Hey Stardust, hey baby. Stardust. Hey Keeping It Redneck, what's
Lou
up?
Rock, shout out to Lou
Hey
Rock.
Stardust.
Hashtag free music. Shout out to Smash.
Lou Rock.
Shout out to Lou Rock. Cool. Shout out to Caroline June. Shout out to Join Dub also. Shout out to It's Good Girl Rebecca. Shout out to B Lady Apiary. Shout out to Bossman 1974. Shout out to Tasty Motive. Shout out to the G Team Paranormal Investigators. Shout out to Mom Rock, Lou Rock, the Holy Walkers, Urban Ghost, Urban Exploration. Shout out to Alderman Farms. Shout out to Rusty Faith. Shout out to Chris Cook. Shout out to Drunken One. Shout out to Keeping It Redneck. Shout out to Wicked Juggalo 777 Gaming and More. Shout out to Pissed Off Redneck. Shout out to Anonymous Redneck. Shout out to Country Girl. Shout out to Boo Rhodes. Shout out to the Moss Family Adventures. Shout out to Shelby's Cray Cray Girl. Shout out to Doug Stevens. Shout out to Garbage Day Guy. Shout out to Mr. Deleted by the Fate Show. Shout out to Humble Housewife Mom and Humble Housewife Mom Simmons. Shout out to Irina Siberia. Shout out to Toxic Storm. Shout out to Minute Maid Homestead. Shout out to Bandana Grandma. Shout out to Cab 7. Shout out to Hayes Sisters. Shout out to Random Nation. Shout out to Crazy Mama 3. Shout out to Bama Girl Amy. Shout out to Papa Texas. Shout out to Dorothy's Vlogs. Shout out to DWW25921. Shout out to Granny Monster. Shout out to Homestead Tessie. Shout out to Thunderstruck Nuck. Shout out to Right Side of Floyd. Shout out to Brit TV. Shout out to the Poor Youper. Hey, creepy caller. Who's Cab 7? A great live streamer. Shout out to Wonderful Blessed Life. Shout out to Jiddlid, Granny Monster. Shout out to Crystal So Random, Kathleen's Life and Family, Ashley Beauty.
Carl the Madman. Shout out to DC Lifestyles. There's tab 7's link. From right here, Stardust. Shout out to LUX Music. Shout out to Gun Batty. Shout out to Big Family Homestead. Shout out to Two Family Homestead. Shout out to Lee Shalom. Shout out to Chris Cook, Drunken One, Fire Farah. Shout out to Keeping It Redneck. Shout out to Samwise Doji. Shout out to Kitsy Travels. Shout out to Creepy Crawlers. Shout out to Rusty Faith. Shout out to Ricky Rooney. Shout out to the Toxic Storm. Shout out to Stevie Rocker, The Crabtree Life, Jason Callan, Living on a Dime. Shout out to Lipstick and Sofrito. Shout out to Plasma Master Don. Shout out to Blog from the Bog. Shout out to Nathan Cruz. Shout out to Papa Texas. Shout out to Jenna Pettigrew. Shout out to Unique Mystery. Shout out to Edward Berry. Shout out to Deep South Homestead. Shout out to Deborah Daily Family Life. Shout out to Homesteading with the Cases. Shout out to My World in OKC. Shout out to Tampa J. Shout out to Comic Book Guy. Shout out to Grimm's Toy Show Kidlock. DMH. Holiday Cookie Diva. Shout out to Kiki Abrame. Shout out to Lone Star Rider. Shout out to Native Tears. Shout out to Cherish Animals and Real Characters. Shout out to Jacob Tybalt. Shout out to Leanne Live. Shout out to Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin. Shout out to Random Life Productions. Shout out to Port Sosa TV. Shout out to Thorn Draven. Shout out to All Sorts. Shout out to Annie Farmer. Shout out to BC Truck Rebuild, Repair, and Repurpose. Shout out to Carl's Vlogs. Shout out to Crimson Fantasy. Shout out to Dr. Fish. Shout out to Danny's Awkward Flat. Harvey Spooner. Oaks Homestead. Kinetic Energy. Lilybug Lane. Kathleen and Family. Meredith's Vlogs DITL. No Guts, No Glory. Ronalyn Napo. Wholesome Roots. Amber Sanders. Anna Ramel. Black Death. HappyWife-Kesha. Ghost Finder 32321. Jennifer McBride.
Hi, humble housewife, Mom Simmons, Southern girl. What's up? Crystal.
I'm still watching. Hello?
What's up? Hello?
Hi.
What's up?
I was fixing to think it was just a shout out. Because you went
Nah.
live.
Shout out to a good friend Tosh Time. Shout out to funny guy, Jay McGillicuddy, imperfectly perfect Michelle Hazelwood, Grass Print, Kip's Journey, Omar Gosh, James from the Fam. Shout out to the G Team Paranormal Investigators. Shout out to the Hillbilly and the Wife. Shout out to TopGun Sorrels. Shout out to AKA Our Life. Shout out to Anonymous Redneck. Shout out to my buddy Big Dude. Shout out to Christian Gabriel Gorman, Emily McGall, Gators World, Glock 17, HO Motorsports. Shout out to you, Dizzy 1969. Shout out to Mr. Mach 1. Shout out to Sanders Halls, Sweet Queen 1100, The Mad No Matter, The Peeping Egg, Tim Piazza, Angry Grandpa Show, Kid Behind the Camera, Drive Shack Drew. Shout out to Double Gauge. Shout out to Eagle VP.
Mr. A, which is the one who took over his mother. He's not a policeman, but in here he's a policeman.
Hey, Crystal Simmons still in the chat. Humble Housewife, Humble Housewife, and Mom Simmons. Are you still here? Stardust, I have seen Angry Grandpa. Shout out to Channel 33 Spongy. Shout out to Kelly PB Fam. Shout out to Lost and Land again. Ricky Van Gogh. Moose Knuckle Outdoors. Mustang 774. Nathan 4071. Penny Cockrell, Perceiving the Life, P.S. The Mentalist, Shalisa Shell, Calvin's 2072, The Far Side of the Rails, Tom Olofsson, WKZZR Productions, 95-472 Pickers, shout out to Bakersfield Paranormal Services, shout out to Spooky Boo, shout out to Big Doug Vlogs, shout out to Big Killer 77, shout out to Barrel Boy Woods, shout out to Christy's Cooking Channel, shout out to Country Squad, shout out to HappyWife-Kesha, shout out to Crazy Mama 3, shout out to Jaybird's House, Angry Grandma. No, I've never heard of Angry Grandma, but I've heard of the Angry Grandpa show. Angry Grandma? No, I've never heard of Angry Grandma, but I've heard. Shout out to My Life Outdoors, Noble Archive. Shout out to Cab 7 again. Shout out to Princess Bones Yard. Shout out to Manland 121. Shout out to Redneck Nation. Shout out to Jesse Ryan. Shout out to Outlaw Dipper. Shout out to Sky Dragon 24. Shout out to Shorty 4241987. Shout out to Sybil's Practical Living and Prepping. Shout out to Southern Yankee Homestead. Shout out to Sylvie Ian. The Bobcat Guy. The Life of this Housewife. The Invisible Redneck. The Weekend Homestead. The Holler Homestead. 3 Seconds Apart. Redneck Railroad. TJ's Woodworking Shop. Texas Little Star 63. Xavier Muhammad. Abby Blair. Alicia Clifton. Cheryl Gallerin.
He's also a parasite.
Dan's Urban Survival and Prepping. The Going Baggage Channel. Hillbilly Homestead. Jesse Ryan USA. Jessica Stafford. JoJo Furnace. Tammy Watts. Kiki Vlogs. Shout out to Live the Thrill. Shout out to Maria the Concrete Kid. Shout out to Mudjug1. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Sky77 the Fourth. Shout out to Stardust.
Why is your phone blowing up so much?
YouTube.
God, like it's aggravating. Even whenever I come over to spend time with you, your phone gets blown up by YouTube.
Shout out to Southern Girl. Shout out to Humble Housewife and Mom Simmons. Shout out to Creepy Crawler. Shout out to Deacon Redneck. Shout out to Joseph Vasquez. Shout out to Daisy Lynn. Shout out to Stardust. Alright, come on here and give a bunch of shout outs, guys. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Be good to one another.